Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Great to see you. I'm down at the Ardingly Boot Fair again. I've been down here for the last few weeks and it's a new one for me this year, but it's been pretty good actually, so I'm quite pleased. And we're going to try a few sort of new boot fairs this season, but fingers crossed. It's what's the time now? It's 7 o'clock now. Set off at 6:30. It's normally later than my normal boot fair, so it's pretty good. You know, it's nice to spend an extra few minutes in bed. But fingers crossed we get something good today. I will let you know. I'm not going to film going around today because I haven't got the GoPro with me today, but I might do a bit of filming with the camera if I get the chance. If not, I will show you the haul when I get back to base. Okay, here we go. This is what I got at the weekend. Let's get in focus. Yeah, it was a good car boot actually. I mean, got some real bargains. I'll go through what I've got. Looking at it, I think I only got it from like 4 stalls, so it's amazing what a difference it can make. So the first thing I got was, and all of these are like a real cheap. So I got this SNES, stands out of the stall, plus these 2 games. Now I think that is probably worth about 15. I'm not too sure on Mario Bros for the Wii. A little bit of wear, but they do work. The SNES, no power supply, no controllers, and has got a crack in it, but it does work. I've just tested it. Stuck in Super Mario World, and yeah, working fine. So I don't know how much that will go for spares or repairs. Over 20, I would think. So yeah, happy with that. Got some stuff that's already sold. She wanted £2 each for these multi-pack of tapes. So there's 6 packs there, 5 lots of 240, 3 pack, 1 lot of 180, 4 pack. All of the 3 packs have sold. They've sold. I put them on at £10.99, I think, or £11.99. They've sold for £9.50 each. So it's about £50. So yeah, more than happy to make my money back on that. At the back there, some of this stuff I listed on Monday. Maybe we'll have seen it on List 5 Live. But this has gone on the store, and that. They go, I think it's a 48 by 48 stud. They go for around about £15. Free post, I think. Got a whole batch of games, and this is from like an old couple just clearing out. Just listed this, 100% complete with instructions. Even got the spare bits. Fantastic. You know how much I buy games for. You know, tight as anything I am. So they've all gone on. Some of them are only a tenner. That's gone on for £24.99 free post. I think that's like 10 to 15, and that wasn't great, but still great. You know, considering how much I paid for it. This was a nice surprise. Got this, and this. There may well all be spares and repairs. I haven't tested them yet. This one, there's no screws in it, but I will stick my Commodore power supply on that. This one is missing a key, so I've got to check that one out. And both of these tape recorders have the wires cut off. Now I listed this one on Monday, and there was a sold. In actual fact, it was spares and repairs for these 2, but they had the wires on them. I think it was £79.99. So I think I've listed that for 70. Absolutely got a bargain on these, and I was so chuffed. I even left behind the old leather suitcase that it was in, even though the bloke was begging me to take it away. But I said no, someone else can have the pleasure of that. But yeah, I thought this might be good. You know, I've never seen one like this, and I do pick up this sort of things quite a lot. Binothane is not a great make, but it was just the fact that, you know, I'd never seen it. It's got stuff like, you know, that written on it for Commodores and VIC computers. Out of these 2, if they're spares and repairs, I don't know, you know, 50, 60, 70, something like that. I'll have to check it out. They could well be working. And it should be a good price. But, you know, obviously there's condition issues. But like I say, considering how much I paid, got an absolute bargain there. And lastly, bit of a random one, Alfa Romeo locking wheel bolts. It's the kind of thing, I think, if anybody has got an Alfa Romeo and they want to get the wheel off and they've missed, you know, not got that, they'd kill for a set of those. They were £1. So all in all, I think that's it. I mean, I may well have just sort of put something down and hidden it away. So if there's an extra bit on this video, then I've found something else. But yeah, more than pleased with what I've got. Like I say, most of it is already listed. Just about to list this now. Some of it is already sold, and some of it, these two bits, have still got to be tested. But yeah, a good little haul. There were a few other bits. I thought there were. So a couple more games, which I got from the same stall as all those other Creationary and Monopoly games. And also this, which I did a short on. And I'm hoping that it's a bolo. Now, it isn't yet, but you know what they say, get ahead of the game. They just reprinted it. And my short was basically saying it could well be that this print ends up being a bolo. I might be right, I might be wrong. At the moment, you can get them for about £7 or £8. But who knows what will happen. Pick that up for £3, which I'd never normally pay that, but it was just in my head to try out Roald Dahl. Hope you enjoyed all that. I'm pretty much doing hauls every week now because I'm off at boot fairs. I'm trying some new boot fairs out around and about, and it is good actually. Just driving that little bit further, getting out of the rut. I mean, last year I was in a rut of going up the Rose Hill boot fair, and it's the same old people. Yeah, if you saw any of my boot fairs last year, you know, boot fair hauls last year, it was like, oh my God, same old rubbish. But, you know, you start going to new places and you're like, oh, why didn't I come here ages ago? So there's going to be a little bit more of that this season and hopefully it will bear fruit. Anyway, for now, if you like the video, do click the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, it'd be great if you subscribed. Push into 3,000. I think we might get there by 2025, who knows. But anyway, take care and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.